Welcome back to the Elite English Learners podcast. Today's podcast title is The Future of Money or Riches and How to Prepare and Position Yourself Ahead. Introduction: the wealth shift most people can't feel yet. What you call money today is not what will make people wealthy tomorrow. Things are changing. What you chase today may still pay bills, but it will not create power in the future. Because the future of riches is not about how much money you have, it is about how much leverage you control. Leverage means the ability to turn 1 unit of effort into 10, 100, or 1,000,000 units of outcome. It is a force multiplication. Where one person outperforms many, one decision echo for years. And one idea generates continuous value from generation to generation. There are moments in history when money changes its clothing. Not loudly, not with explosions, but quietly, while most people are busy surviving yesterday. This is one of those moments. Leverage is no longer physical. It is cognitive. It is relational. It is spiritual. It is systemic. This episode is not motivation. It is not hustle culture. It is not internet optimism. It is meant to create a practical understanding of how wealth has always moved, how it is moving now, and how those who understand it early will prepare ahead and shape the next 30 years, the future. Part 1: The ancient pattern: wealth never changes its nature. If you strip history down to its bones, wealth has always followed one law. Wealth flows toward leverage. Only the form of leverage changes. For example, in the agricultural age, leverage was land. Those who controlled land controlled food. Those who controlled food controlled life. Here comes the industrial age. In the industrial age, leverage became machines and factories. Whoever owned production owned nations. Now, the information age. In this information age, leverage has been shifted to data, software. Servers replace steel. Furtherly, we are crossing into something new. Not an era defined by tools, but by intangible forces. The emerging era, now through 2035, belongs to those who control intelligence, attention, trust, systems. Not separately, but together. You all know that we like storytelling. We would like to illustrate our points with some stories to help you understand better. Story 1: The Scribe and the King, Attention and Trust. Thousands of years ago, in ancient kingdoms, most people were illiterate. Only a few could read. Even fewer could write. The scribes were not kings. They did not command armies. They did not own land. Yet kings listened to them. Why? Because whoever controlled interpretation controlled reality. A scribe could change the meaning of a decree. A scribe could preserve, or erase, history. A scribe controlled attention and trust. Today, the modern scribes are not in palaces. They are on platforms or online. And the same rule applies? People do not pay for products. They pay for focus, clarity, and belief. Attention is not new. It is ancient power wearing digital clothing. Those who own attention will always decide what gets funded, what gets believed, what gets followed. The future rich will not be those begging for platforms for visibility, but those who will own audiences. So own one. Part 2: The 7 Real Currencies of the Future. These are 7 real currencies of the future. Attention: the new gold. Meaning and identity: the quiet force behind money. Distribution: the ability to reach people on demand. Trust and credibility: the scarcest asset in the AI age. Ownership of systems, not labor. Adaptability and learning speed. Stay ethical and long-term, ethical longevity. 1. Attention: the new gold. Money no longer moves first. Attention does. Capital flows after focus. If you control attention, you control sales. CU. Platforms will rise and fall. Algorithms will change. But attention is a permanent leverage. In the future, having a loyal audience of 10,000 people who trust you will be more powerful than a prestigious job title. 2. Intelligence leverage, human thinking times RE. This is not about IQ. Not degrees. Not certificates. It is about decision velocity. One person who can think clearly, decide calmly, use AI to execute and scale, will outperform entire departments. AI does not replace thinkers. It amplifies them. AI is a tool and leverage. The future belongs to people who can frame problems correctly, ask better questions, build thinking systems. Raw intelligence is potential. Leveraged intelligence is wealth. 3. Distribution, the ability to reach people on demand. In the future, whoever has distribution can create money at will. If you can reach people who trust you, you can sell ideas, education, solutions, products, communities. Distribution is more valuable than product. Because products can be copied. True audiences who trust you can't. Story 2. The Market Woman and the Road, Distribution. In ancient trade routes, merchants fought not over goods, but over roads. The woman who controlled the path to the market could sell anything. Grain, cloth, oil, ideas. Others had better products. She had access. Today, the roads are digital. Email lists, podcasts, channels, communities. If you don't own a road, you will always pay tolls. For trust and credibility, the scarcest asset in the RE age. We are entering an era of deep fakes, synthetic voices, fake authority, information overload. Truth will be very expensive. Trust will become currency. Because it is hard to trust people these days. People will pay more to buy from voices they believe, thinkers they respect, leaders who are consistent and good. Reputation will outperform marketing. The future rich will not be the individuals or organizations. 5. Ownership of systems, not labor. Employees trade time. Owners trade systems. Future wealth comes from owning platforms, frameworks, intellectual property, media ecosystems, automated value engines. If you don't own a system, you are part of someone else's system. To be rich in the future, you have to own one. 6. Adaptability and learning speed. Degrees will expire faster than milk. Skills will decay. The only lasting advantage will be how fast you learn, how quickly you adapt, how calmly you reframe reality. Future wealth favors flexible thinkers, fast learners, emotionally regulated decision makers. 7. Meaning and identity, the quiet force behind money. This is where most people misunderstand the future. People will not just buy solutions. They will buy identity alignment. They will buy from people who represent who they want to become. Stand for something clear. Carry meaning. Meaning is not sentimental. It is economic. Values create loyalty. Loyalty creates longevity. Story 3. The Builder and the Temple, Meaning. In ancient cities, two men carried stones. One said, "I carry rocks." The other said, "I am building a temple." Same labor. Different meaning. One survived. One became history. It is all about clarity and perspective. The future will reward those who know why they build, and those who build with clear and specific purpose. Part 3. How to prepare and position yourself ahead. This is not theory. This is practical and realistic. Step 1. Build a thinking advantage. Before skills, build clarity. Read deeply. Write your thinking. Slow down decisions. Clear thinkers outperform talented people who are mentally chaotic. Step 2. Master one high-leverage skill. Choose skills that compound. Communication. Strategy. Systems thinking. Sales. AI utilization, etc. One mastered skill plus leverage beats 10 average skills. Step. Share. Ideas. Frameworks. Lessons. Perspectives. Audience is future optionality. Step 4. Package your knowledge. Turn experience into assets. Courses. Playbooks. Consulting. Communities. Digital products. This is scalable income, not exhaustion. Step 5. Use RE as a force multiplier. AI is not replacement. It is leverage. Use it to think better, execute faster, reduce friction, increase quality, etc. Step 6. Build layered income. Not many streams. Smart layers. Active. Semi-passive. Asset-based. Step 7. Stay ethical and long-term. The future punishes fake authority, short-term greed, empty promises. Trust once broken becomes expensive to rebuild. Be a trustworthy person consistently. The ultimate truth about future wealth. The richest people of the future will not be the loudest, the luckiest, the most technical. They will be clear thinkers who own attention, trust, and systems, and build wealth that aligns with meaning. This is not motivation. This is architecture. And the future is already watching who understands it early. Additionally, this podcast was brought to you by the Elite English Learners Group. If you are hungry to improve your English, if you want to develop your leadership skills that can stand under any pressure, if you want personal development and life skills with real results, and self-mastery that makes you unshakable in any circumstances of life, you're in the right place. To be part of our team, follow and subscribe to all our channels in all platforms. And reach out to us with our contact details in the description section. Thank you. See you in the next episode. We love you.